Yo. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Ian Sosa. I'm gonna give y'all another video. We still in preseason just started for my Eagles. But we still kinda, in the off season, so going to give y'all already know, another list. I know list is my thing, so I'm gonna do top 10 offensive linemen. We're going all positions, tackles, guards, just pure offensive linemen. I'm gonna give y'all my top 10 in the NFL right now. Like my top 10 offensive linemen. Let's get this money. So at 10, I'm gonna go with guard Joel Batino. He played for the Browns. Solid. So that's what I'm gonna go with at 10. The Browns got a couple studs on that O line, especially run blocking. But yeah, at 9, I'm gonna go with tackle Andrew Thomas, that played for the Giants. He been getting better and better. I'm gonna go with him. He had a solid year this past year. I think he was an All-Pro. But yeah, at 8, I'm gonna go with Tristan Wirfs from Tampa Bay. He's a tackle. He's a stud. He's a stud. He's a stud. This XTB12, but yeah, he's a stud. At number 7, this is who is it? Laramie Tunsil at 7. Laramie Tunsil at 7. You could argue that Laramie Tunsil should be probably a little higher because he's been a beast ever since he came in the league, and he slipped in the draft. He's supposed to be like a top 3 pick, I believe. He slipped all the way to like 10, 11, I think, for like all field issues, but that's cool. Because that's how Jalen Carter slipped in the Eagles' hands. All field issues. And you could argue that Jalen Carter should have been a top 3 pick. That's the same thing for Laramie Tunsil. I think they had Courtney with a gas mask or something like that, but he's been a real deal since he's been in the NFL. So Laramie Tunsil at number 7. You could argue that Laramie Tunsil probably should be a little higher off the strength of his position, and he's been a beast since a rookie. All right, 6. He's one of my personal favorite here at 6. I'm gonna go with Quentin Nelson. He's probably one of my favorite offensive linemen. Nasty. Quentin Nelson is nasty. He's been an all-pro since he first came into this league. And they hyped Quentin Nelson up, and he's been living up to it. They hyped him up coming out of college, and he's been living up to it. So at 5, I'm going to go with Creed Humphrey. I think that's the center from the Chiefs. Creed Humphrey, right. Yeah. People had him higher than Kelsey. Jason Kelsey, to each his own. But he's solid, Creed Humphrey. At 4, I got my guy, Jason Kelsey, at 4. You could argue that Jason Kelsey is probably top 2. But by the position, I'm going to get him by his position, I'm going to go with Jason Kelsey at 4. Iron Man, first ballot Hall of Famer. Maybe second, but he's definitely a Hall of Fame. Maybe not first ballot, but he's in the Hall of Fame. Jason Kelsey is going to be in the Hall of Fame. May take him 2-3 times, but he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. At 3, I got probably this is the best guard in football, Zach Martin. I hate the Cowboys. You already know. Bleed green forever. Fly Eagles fly to the death of me. But Zach Martin is the best guard in football. Period. 2, I argue with this, y'all. I argue with 2 and 1. I argue with it, y'all. I argue with it. Because these 2 players, they right here. These 2 players is right here. It's like pick your poison. And I'm ain't gonna lie, they both tackles, y'all. Y'all know who the top 2 is. Word, y'all should know. Y'all should know who the top 2 is. But I got at 2, I'm gonna give it to Lane Johnson at 2, man. I'm gonna give it to Pavin Lane Johnson, man. Best right tackle in football. The best right tackle in football. Lane Johnson. You can make an argument that Lane Johnson is the best player on the Eagles. Because when he's not playing, when Lane Johnson is out of the lineup, you see it. Like, for real. When Lane Johnson is out of the lineup, you see it. Yes, Stoutland, he makes it work, but when you missing Lane Johnson, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all know I watch every Eagles game. Listen, when Lane Johnson don't play, we lose half the time. That's a fact. When Lane Johnson don't play, we lose half the time. Like, you can make that argument that he's the best player on the Eagles, and I won't look at you like you crazy just because he's offensive lineman. I won't look at you like you crazy because I know the game. I know without an O-line, you can't do nothing in the game of football. Bottom line. But at one, I gotta give it to Big Trent Williams. He's the best offensive lineman in the game right now. I gotta give it to Trent Williams. But I need y'all to subscribe and like. You know what I'm saying? Show your kids some love. At nsosa0917. Subscribe. Show me some love, y'all. You already know. Bleed green. Fly Eagles fly. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with giving y'all some content for y'all to look at. But like I said, subscribe at nsosa0917. We out of here. Let's get it. Bleed green forever. Let's go.